right, today we have a real special car, 1970 Plymouth Cuda. Original N-code 383 4-barrel Magnum engine. Numbers matching, correct intake manifold, valve pan covers, water pump, correct in every way, correct air cleaner, power steering. It has a high capacity radiator, the square top, which means that it came with either a 355 or a 391 posi gear in it. The big wheel on the power steering pump is also indicative of that. Just a really, really great car. Everything under the engine compartment appears to be all original. The exhaust manifolds, like I said, the intake, air cleaner, everything. It's just a gorgeous car. Has an upgraded ignition coil on it. It does have the Presto Light aluminum body distributor that it came stock with. New fan belts, new hoses, new wiper motor, which is very good to have on a Mopar, especially an E-body. Just a very nice car, real straight. Numbers still on the radiator core support, showing that it's never had any trauma in its life. Original fender tag, also on the inner fender, driver's side fender. Just a real nice straight car in a great color. Okay, again, we're a real special 1970 Plymouth Cuda. Notice the gaps around the hood and the fenders are all just as nice and straight as they could possibly be. The hood scoop area has been opened up, which a lot of guys did, you know, just to give it more cold air. It's not a ram air system, but it definitely helps cool the engine compartment. Nice gaps around everything. The correct Mopar hood pins on it. Rare option on this car, it has an elastomeric front bumper on it. Rubber coated front bumper gives it the look that it doesn't have a front bumper. It's all the same color of paint, and it does match the body very, very nicely. The hood area is, like I said, just as nice and straight, and gaps as nice as can be. The grill is all nice. The correct Argent type splatter paint on it, black background. Fog lights, which were an option with the Cuda. Very, very nice option to have. It gives it a little extra pop. Fender mounted turn signals. Just a great looking car up front. Okay, going down our driver's side, the side marker lights nice and clear. Lenses are real nice. Wheel lip moldings very nice. No dents or dings or anything on them. As you can see, the sides of the fender transition onto the doors is straight and nice as can be. Style Kelsey wheels, white letter tires, tinted glass on our windshield, the correct wipers and arms for 1970. Argent colored. Dual racing mirrors on it, color keyed, which were an option. Rally dash, wood wheel, no cracks in the wood wheel, very, very nice. Rocker panel molding, just as it should be, silver from the factory. Again, you can see how the doors transition into the quarter panels, nice and smooth as can be. All the trim, your moldings around the window, the driver's side window, are just as nice and fresh. The rubber's all nice and clean and fresh and soft, as are the weather seals. Software around the windows is nice, tinted glass on the sides also. The top is the original style, original type material for 1970 in a vinyl, black. No indication of any disturbance or anything underneath the vinyl, which is quite common on these cars. Very nicely done restoration on this car. Going down the side of the quarter panel, again the wheel lip molding, nice, no marks, no door dents in it. Quarter panel's nice, side marker and lights the same way. Hockey puck, or hockey stick, the same as it was in 1970, black with the 383 indicators on it, telling you that it is. Just a very nice car down the driver's side. I don't see anything at all amiss on this car, nothing. Okay, going around the back of our vehicle, as you can see the trunk, the gaps are gorgeous on it the same way. Rear tinted glass. molding around the glass. Everything is nice, no dents from people pounding on it or trying to reinstall it. Correct blacking out on the rear section of the car around the tail lights. Chrome on the back bumper is just as nice and deep and fresh as could be. The correct style exhaust tips in chrome as they should be. Bumperettes are nice fitting, very nice fitting into the lower valance. Really a nice car across the back end. There's really nothing to say negative about this thing so far. It's as good as you'll ever find one. Down the passenger side, starting in the rear, the same thing. Side marker lights, nice and flush, and nice lenses in them, nice and clean. Our hockey stick stripe again, black, and it lines up as nice as can be. Again, all the software around the windows is nice and fresh as can be. Wheel lip molding, same as the other side. No issues, no problems. You see the doors transition onto the quarters just as fresh and nice as they could possibly be. The chrome on both door handles, driver and passenger, is fresh and clean, just like it was when it was new. No marks on the rocker panel molding on this side, just as the other side. Of course, our passenger side racing mirror. All the trim around your drip molding, same as the driver's side, just as nice as can be. Rubbers around the doors, around the windows are nice and clean and fresh. Door seals fresh the same way. Antenna fits nice and firm. Transition in the front, you can see from the door going onto the front fender, no problems at all there. It's just a nice lineup. Again, the door gaps, driver's side and passenger side, are as nice as you could expect from a 1970 vehicle. Wheel lip molding up front, passenger side, same as the driver's side. No dents, no marks. Side marker light the same way. It transitions back up to our elastomeric bumper in the front, and it's just as the day it was new. It's a great color combination on this car, yellow and black interior, buckets, console, slapstick, Pirelli gauges, power steering, correct number motor. This is as nice as it gets. If you want a real end code 1970 Plymouth Cuda, we have it here at HANKSTERS, and this is a nice one. All right, today we're underneath our 1970 Plymouth Cuda end code 383 car, a real numbers car. Nice as can be. 11x3 brakes in the front, new shocks, new bushings, heavy duty sway bar, engine's nice and dry, new pitman arm, new steering box. Subframes are nice, not dented up, marked up, or pulled anywhere from being shipped. You can see the transmission pan is nice and dry, as the bell housing also is. No indicators of any remain seal leakage or anything. Heavy duty sway bars as it should be. Original brake system on it still, with the original brake lines and fuel line still intact, uninterrupted and undisturbed. Stainless steel 2.5 pipes. Floor pans are nice. No dents, no marks in them, no cuts. Subframe structure underneath the transmission. From one side to the other is just as nice as it could be, again, as the subframes where they intersect. No dents or marks from being jacked up on it through the years. Floor pans in the back are just as nice as the front. Drive shaft appears to be new U-joints, new seal in the back of the transmission. Rocker panels where they transition onto the floor pans are just nice and clean, the way they should be, the way they originally were. Just a nice car so far, very nice car. Okay, our 2.5-inch stainless pipes transition terminated into two Flowmaster mufflers, absolutely brand new. Torque boxes where your front spring perches are nice and clean and strong as they ever were, real nice heavy duty. Rear subframes are really nice on this car, not distorted or not marked in any way. Leaf springs have a nice arch to them yet. As the front, the rear has new shocks on it also. They're air shocks. The front ones are just conventional gas shocks. It would be 11 by 2.5 brakes in the back, 11 by 3 in the front. Real nice straight looking car. The floor pans underneath the back are good. The rear end doesn't have any leakage. Tailpipes come out 2¼ inch out of the Flowmaster mufflers and transition into the correct chrome rectangular exhaust tips protruding through the rear valance. The gas tank has no marks or dents or anything in it. All the lines from the tank are all nice as can be. The drop downs in the quarters appear to be original and all very nice. This car has no rust. It doesn't look like it's ever had any deterioration or any repair in any place. It's a very nice clean car underneath here, guys. Very nice. 8¾ posi rear end also. 489 casting, which means it's 1970 or newer. Nice car. I can't see anything really to complain about. Nothing at all. Functional parking brake also. Nothing here to say anything negative on.